She was kind of offended because she got offered a position at her husband's company, and he was like, I don't know that I want you to take that.
So she felt like the situation was causing some tension in their marriage because she was offered a really great job in the marketing department. Problem is, it's for her husband's company. Her husband was not happy about it, for one, because she applied without telling him. And for two, he just feels like it's too much all the time and he really enjoys his space. She feels like it's a small company, but they wouldn't be necessarily working side by side. There will be some interaction, but not that much. But he doesn't want to see her every day, every night. He doesn't want to carpool all of the time, and he wants her to take her talents elsewhere. And she feels like it's a fantastic opportunity and can't see why he doesn't understand that they should make it work. And she was wondering what she should do because the company needed her decision by the end of the day. What ended up happening?
After a lot of back and forth and some serious tension at home, I decided to turn down the job.
Ooh.
As much as I wanted the opportunity, I realized that taking it would have created a massive strain on my marriage. My husband made it very clear that he was not okay with us working at the same company, and I didn't want to start a new job with that kind of resentment hanging over us. That said, I thought declining the offer would smooth things over, but he's still upset. Not about the job itself, but the fact that I applied in the first place. I honestly thought it would be a fun surprise, like, hey, we can be work buddies.
Hey, we're going to be with each other all the time.
So much fun.
all the time. All the time. Isn't that great?
I never expected him to react the way he did. Now, instead of being happy that I turned it down, he's still mad that I even considered it.
That's crazy.
Was I really that wrong for thinking this could have worked? I get that he values his independence, but I didn't think applying without telling him would be such a betrayal. How do I fix this? Or does he need to chill out? Thanks again for your advice and maybe a little marriage counseling while we're at it.
Okay, this doesn't make a lot of sense to me unless there's something else going on here. I mean, why would he be that upset that she did it in the first place? It's rectified. It's done. Move on. So what am I missing here?
But I mean, like if my husband applied for a job here at the radio station and didn't tell me, that would be odd. That would be weird. And I would feel some sort of way about it.
But then you would go, he'd go back and he'd go, okay, I heard you. I'm sorry I did that. And then what? It's over.
It makes me wonder what else you're doing behind my back that I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I wasn't here on Friday, but I definitely would have felt the way. I would have been more mad at the fact that she didn't tell me than I would have been at her wanting to work with me. But I think I would probably have gotten over it once I realized that she turned down the job. I don't think I would have held on to it.
Yeah, the fact that she didn't tell him is a little weird. Unless the company is just so big that she didn't really think anything about it. Like, we work in a pretty small office, so yeah, it would be really weird if Bart all of a sudden just applied for a job here and didn't say anything. But to his credit, I mean, maybe there's something deeper going on at home where she's been really suspicious about him, and this is maybe just another act of her trying to encroach on his freedom when he's like, I've done nothing wrong. Stay out of my business.
Angela's got an idea here. Hey, Angela, good morning. You're on the Bert Show.
Whoop, whoop. He's got a work side piece
You
alarm.
think?
Work side piece alarm.
I said that on Friday, that let's not like default to what would normally be Bert Show is like he's got some kind of side piece and he's hiding something. But maybe he is, Angela.
Yes. Alert, alarm. Work side piece.
I would think if he had a side piece, though, he would be relieved at the fact that she's done, and he would even want that to be a thing.
Right, like he's so relieved, then that becomes the guilty thing.
Yes.
Then it's squashed. You're not bringing it up ever again because you dodged a bullet.
Ooh, that was close.
You screwed it either way.
The Bert Show.